Hello everybody! It's me, Old School New Jack, and welcome to the Mightycraft server. Now, you may be thinking, well Old School New Jack, what is the Mightycraft server? Well, the Mightycraft server is a server with all my friends on it. And today, I thought I'm going to give you a tour, because there's so much cool things here, and there's so much creativity, and I thought I'd just share it with you guys. So, let's get into it. Okay, let's start at the beginning. When we walk into the server, we have the gates, and it's guarded by two mighty statues, and this leads into the whole server village. Now, at the front, we have two torches held up by super volcanic lava. Now, if we work our way up here, we will start to see the front of the server. Now over here we have two other torches that are for decoration and a mini bamboo forest and dock. Let's start from the front of the dock. This is the Viking longship. It was built by Doopy Schmoop. Now, on the other side of the fence we have lots of storage with a grindstone and anvil and another one on the other side. Over here we have dinghies for quick travel to either over the other side or just outside the wall. Now, we have lots of lovely street lamps here, and we have acacia wood to be transported, jungle wood to be transported, and birch wood to be transported. Now, when I said most of the trading happens here, I was right. These are the shops: the lighting shop, the landscaping shop, the food shop, the alcohol shop, the redstone shop, and the crafting stuff shop. Now, in the crafting shop, we sell all types of wood, gravel, and cobblestone. We're currently not in stock of the redstone stuff. We are in stock of all the alcohol stuff. Here we have a potion of night vision. Here is the food shop. We sell all these types of food. Oh, looks like the pumpkin pie isn't actually stocked. I'll have to do that. The landscaping shop is here, and oh, it looks like I'm out of Nylium as well. I need to restock on that. And here's the lighting shop. We sell, this is actually my favorite shop because this sells the most diverse range of stuff. We have soul lanterns, soul torches, and rods, shroom lights, and glowstone. And, oh no, I'm out of shroom lights as well. Looks like I need to restock on all the nether stuff actually. Huh. Anyway, moving on. This is the bridge. This is how we get over to the main part of the town. And I was actually the person who built this. It is surrounded by vines and crimson vines. I can't remember what they're called actually. But anyway, so if we go over to this side of the tower, we have the start of the road. Now, we have houses here, so let's start with the houses. This is the server owner's house, Jurassic. It's an underground bunker. So, what we have to do, we have to go in here, and go down this ladder. Now, this is a highly secure base, so we have lots of storage here with gunpowder and sugar. Anyway, so we have to get through here. So what you do, you stand on the pressure plate, move forward, and it'll put you under. And then you hurry along here. You come out this side. Let's just open the door here. Now we have another set of hatches, so you have to go down here now. Right, now we're in the main hub area, so let's just get through the door. And here we have all the rooms. So in this there are two sets of rooms with a lovely stone wall and a lovely quartz floor. And also we have lighting at the top. Now there's not a point of me showing you all the rooms because they're exactly the same, nice little compact rooms, just for a bunker situation. Now this is the dining room. This is where you can eat your food, and over here is the kitchen. Now, back here, this is the huge storage room Jurassic has. This is where he stores all of his stuff. Now, right. And now the last room of the bunker is Jurassic's room. Here we have his laptop and mouse, lots of storage, another bit of storage, and also a little cupboard. And that concludes the house tour, also the bed, and that concludes the tour of Jurassic's house. Right, now we're going down on the next part of the road. Now, here we have a cute little shack. This is for a horse, and this is actually Jurassic's horse. And here is a lovely little garden with a few trees and a pond that I built. And here we have lots of fish. Now over here we have beacons. This was put in by me, and I was the one who also set the effects. We have strength, jump boost. Currently you cannot see the effects because I am in cinematic mode. But this one was jump boost. That one was resistance. That one was speed. That one was resistance. This one was strength, and this one was regeneration. They color coded. Now, moving this way, over here, we have this red beanie house. This is the house of Doopy Schmoop. We walk in here. For some reason, his door went missing. Anyway, we have smokers, blast furnaces and furnaces, crafting stations all over the place, and once again, lots of barrels for storage. Then if we go down here, we have the bedroom. Lots of beautiful hanging lights and a bed. Now, here we get to the noisy part of the build. The farming part. Lots of cows and sheep are here for food. And over here, we have a wheat farm with hose on the side. And to get into the farm, you just open the gate. Now, moving down on the last layer of the base, we have the storage part. So here Doopy Schmoop stores dirt, sand, gravel, cobblestone, stone, andesite, diorite. Oh, sorry, I cannot understand anything with those cows and sheep. Diorite, seeds, bones. 2 other spots that he hasn't put in yet. Cooked mutton, cooked steak, bamboo, scaffolding, spider eyes, leather, string, and rotten flesh. And down here, we have his nether portal. Now, that concludes the showcase on Doopy Schmoop's base. Over here, we have a beautiful little cottage. This is the home of Daisy Chains. So, as you can see, she has decorated her house beautifully with crimson vines, little crimson bushes, and blue orchids. Now, if we go in here, we have her chest, a furnace, and a crafting table. And the upstairs is currently blocked off. But anyway, if we go down here, we have a secret room. I was the one who constructed this for her. Here we have Daisy Chain's secret bunker. It is a beautiful cave consisting of a very textured wall with magical crystals hanging from the bottom. Lots of storage and a beautiful crafting station. Mushrooms all over the place and a farm. But the best part about this is the toggleable fireplace. Anyway, this concludes the finished base of Daisy Chains. Now, over here we have an insane dragon skull built into the mountain. Now, this was going to be the house of It's Mysteriously, but he changed it and made it into something else. He just made this as a feature now. We will reveal his house soon. Now, moving on, up here we have a good friend of mine, and most of you know him. This is Pineapple Goes Pule's wood shop. Now here we have wood shop, please obey prices. So in here he sells arrows, item frames, barrels, sticks, all the types of wood, crimson wood, dark oak wood, dwarf wood, and signs. Now, if we go down here, we have the map. Now, this is a map of all the amazing things we built, and you can see in the top part of the map that there are some very interesting things, but we'll get there in a second. And unfortunately, the map is not completed yet. It will be done soon, so yeah, we're getting there, guys. Now, over here, we have the cactus farm. It's not a very efficient, it's not an auto cactus farm, but it gets the job done. Now, over here, we have a sugarcane farm, and it's very, very profitable. Because look at this. Like, this is probably, I emptied this, like, maybe 4 hours ago. Like, I know there's way better sugarcane farms, but for a simple design, this is really good. Over here, this is a kelp farm. So here, we get lots and lots of kelp. And this is actually probably the most efficient farm in the entire thing, because I only emptied this like a day ago, and it's already got this much kelp in it again. Now down here, there is dried kelp, and there's an auto cooker down there, but we need to refuel it. And here's an auto furnace with kelp as well, using shulker boxes. And now you may be wondering, what's this? Well, this is an elytra runway. Let me show you. So if you're coming in with your elytra, you aim down, and boom, you're fine. Now, this is Pineapple Goes Pule's old chest. He has lots of stuff. His Pikachu shield, lots of netherrack, lots of ender pearls, gold swords, and other miscellaneous items. Now over here, this is a shop that sells leaves, wood, planks, vines, and saplings. Now, this is the sister of Jurazic, who is the server owner, and she owns this shop. Oh, you just heard, the pistons just fired in there, which means, yep, look at that, there's more sugarcane in there now. So if we head over here, this is Medusa's, or the server owner's sister. This is Medusa's house. She has a insanely beautiful decorated house with a lovely little soul campfire down there and lots of nether decorations. Also, we have a warped and blackstone mushroom over here. Now over here is the, I guess the dark forest. It's just something we put together because big trees like that looks pretty. Now over here, we have the rest of the server covered by a huge mountain and undeveloped property over here. Now, if we take this little blackstone road out the back here, we come over to the small military base. Now, this was constructed by It's Mysteriously, who also constructed that amazing dragon head. He's a really good builder. Over here, we have his Apache helicopter with a back rotor, a beautiful four-bladed propeller, and a cockpit, and also a high-powered machine gun, which seems to be glowing from the heat, so it must have been in use. Now, over here, we have It's Me Seriously's house. Now this is a huge nuclear submarine. We press this button, we go into the submarine. This is just the main room, where you have lots of buttons, another button with a control panel, and lots of paintings. Now if we go down here, we get into the main control room. Like, this is the main control room, with lots of screens over here, more screens over there. Now, if we go this way, we end up in the mega storage system he has here. It's so much. I reckon this could hold maybe 500,000 items. I'm not entirely sure, but if we keep going up, we have his ender chest. But the cool thing is, if we go around here, we come into the smeltery and crafting station, cartography tables and smithing tables, grindstones, anvils, stonecutters, and looms up here. Right, moving on. If we go down the back, this is the engine room. Now, it's powered by a nuclear conduit. This is probably the most rarest thing in the entire game, a nuclear conduit. This gives so much energy that it can power an entire submarine. But if we go down here, which is the final part, quickly go around here, we have an enchanting room. This is nothing special, but it gets the job done, nice and compact with a beautiful enchanting table. And that concludes the tour of It's Me Seriously's house. Now coming back again, this is another one of It's Me Seriously's amazing builds. It's a Navy battleship, fitted with lots of radar system, lots of safety rails, and huge turrets all over, with the bridge in here. This has room for about a couple thousand people, and it's an insane build with also a working missile system, so watch out everybody else. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. Now, this is a huge wall. This is what defines our city. This was built by Adobe Premiere, and it goes all around here, all the way around, with lots of mini entrances going through the wall. But soon, it'll render in, we loop around to this monstrosity. This is probably the best build I have ever seen for a plane. It is a cargo plane with 4 huge engines and a huge compartment bay at the back. If we quickly walk inside here, this is the inside, and it's nothing much in here, but it gets the job done. And up here we have the control room. Anyway, this concludes the tour of the outside and plane. Now, you may be wondering what this is. Well, in any city we need a mayor, and for a mayor we need a town hall. So what's happening is we're constructing an artificial cloud, and then we will place a town hall above the cloud, declaring the mayor's authority. Now, let's address the other elephant in the room. This here is Old School Tower. This is my house. It's not completely done yet, but once it will be, it'll be a masterpiece, and everyone in the server will know it. However, I have one floor constructed, and this is the basement. We have lots of storage. I think this is also a 500,000 storage unit. But anyway, we have little storage ducts back there for the main things like dirt and stone and stuff. And we have a bubble elevator here, which goes into little different semi-rooms all around here to put other stuff, or just to have a chill. That concludes the edge of Old School Tower. Now here is the Ground Zero storage system. When we first started this community, we wanted to be a socialist regime.
You will store all your stuff over here with us! Oh, but may I store my stuff over here in this building? Nein! Nein, you will not! This is National Socialism! You think this is a cooperative? You will store your stuff with us!
And we stored everything to share upon ourselves. We had furnaces, normal furnaces, even a jukebox, a cartography table, and lots of crafting tables. And this, we stored netherrack, nether items, valuables, swords and armor, dirt, arrows, all that sort of efficient stuff. That concludes the tour of the storage silo. This is the last thing on the list, an enchanting room. This is for the whole community, and this was one of the first major builds we first did. Now when I say major, I mean major detailing, and it was also one of the best things we ever put in for the community, because it really was settled our strength and dominance. Now, this is the last house. This is actually the house of Pineapple Goes Peel. I built this for him not that long ago. It was meant to be sort of a reverse Sandy build, because in SpongeBob, Sandy, she lives in a glass dome surrounded by water. So I thought I'd had a glass dome surrounded in, a glass dome with water surrounded by air. So we have the bed, lots of furnaces, lots of lovely kelp and storage, and just to make sure he can survive properly, a conduit. This is the server-wide creeper farm. This is how we get gunpowder for lots of TNT and firework rockets. This is highly efficient because as soon as we got Electro, he had enough firework rockets to go everywhere. And it was so lucky because I found this creeper spawner directly under our house. And if we go into game mode spectator, oh look, a creeper. We can see there's a creeper spawner right here. And yeah, this was practically this was the start of the server. This is what gave us enough firework rockets to move around. This really helped us. Alright everyone, thank you so much for making it to the end. This really means a lot to me because that means you really appreciate what I'm doing. Now, just as an overview, we've got the wall, all our houses, the start of the town hall, the countryside, the navy base and military base outside there, the landing strip, the beautiful fossil, and the farm. Anyway, thank you so much for watching again, and I hope to see you in the next video. Old School out.